During the early 20th century, African American librarians were limited by the New York Public Library to working at select branches like Harlem's 135th Street Library. One librarian stood out from the others, Regina Andrews, because she was a playwright, actress, international traveler, and was married with a daughter when many librarians were single and childless. And finally, she possessed movie star glamour. Regina fought against the New York Public Library's restrictive policies and would become the first African American to head her own branch. I received my master's in library service in 1993, a month after Regina's death and 70 years after she began working at the New York Public Library. As a former librarian, I was intrigued and decided to produce a book and documentary about her life. I have literally followed in her footsteps by staying in a beautiful bed and breakfast and walking down the bustling streets of Harlem to see the places where she lived and worked. I was charmed by Chicago's Hyde Park section while living in an amazing apartment and retracing Regina's childhood homes and the high school she attended. I understood her restlessness when visiting Wilberforce University in the lonely, isolated Ohio countryside. I share her excitement at traveling to Germany, her first trip abroad. An adventurous taxi ride took me to her upstate bucolic New York weekend retreat and eventual retirement home. Ironically, my journey led me back to Los Angeles, where I first discovered Regina when her brother Maurice's family discovered my project and shared their photographs and memories of her. Throughout this voyage, I learned we were alike, somewhat different, and later more alike than I initially anticipated. By refusing to be denied opportunities due to her race, Regina persisted in the face of obstacles and became an inspiration to me.